Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for Wednesday the 16th of 2012. Happy Wednesday everyone. We're midway through the week. For today's reading, I felt guided to use, when I asked, the Goddess Guidance Oracle Card deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm not sure why, but for some reason the goddesses always seem to come through on Wednesdays and Fridays. They jump in because they want to be heard. Not sure why that is, but I just go with it. All right, and since we're working with the goddesses, very loving, but also, strong and empowering energy, I'm going to call on these new cards again that I got, the Beauty, Style, and Grace cards. And these are by an image consultant by the name of Ginger Burr. And you can find her at totalimageconsultants.com. People had fun with this when I pulled from this deck on over the weekend on Mother's Day. So if you want to go and check out the comments and the card that came up for that weekend reading of the 12th and 13th, take a look at that video. But let's see what their message is for us today, what they would like us to know, the goddesses. Okay. All right, there's a couple of cards. One actually kind of jumped and fell out here. And the first one is Freya with bold. The message is bold. And the message on the card says, unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Okay? So this is about stepping outside your comfort zone. Get comfortable with discomfort. Take imperfect action. Boldness as a theme doesn't necessarily mean being aggressive in any way. Boldness can embody the qualities of just being assured, being confident, being adventurous, and free. And, just taking those action steps that, lead you to where you want to be. Okay, sometimes, and I mentioned this the other day, when you want to, go to a new level in your life, your career, whether it's personal growth, spiritual growth, you have to be willing to transcend some aspect of your personal stuff, and that takes, a little bit of a risk, stepping into our discomfort zone, and as the card says, unleash that adventurous side of yourself. Be willing to take a risk and be daring a little bit. Yesterday we got the messages of play and seeing with the eyes of love. And so as we do that and we let down our guard and we play around a little bit, we do get new energy that allows us to be a little bit bolder and put ourselves out there a little bit more and being willing to take a risk. So that's a bit of what this message is about as I look at it. And as I continue to look at it, I'm sure I will get more hits on it. But Freya is characterized, she's a Nordic goddess. And she's got, she's very sensual. She has elements of sexuality to her. And she's about, celebrating. And like the day of the week, Friday, is considered to be named after her because she's about the rewarding the fruits of your labor, which is what a lot of people do. Friday, well, actually even Thursday in some areas, they're looking to go out and celebrate and kind of relax and take it easy at the end of their week. So they go out and have go out to eat, have drinks with friends or things of that nature. So she embodies a lot of the qualities and of just being out there. Now the other card that flipped out was Ishtar. This is Ishtar with the message of boundaries. And it says, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So, be aware. You may have to be a little bit bolder, okay, about setting your boundaries. Okay, so these two cards definitely work together today. You may need to be a little more assertive and upfront with saying, I'm sorry I can't do that right now, or I can't accommodate you that way, or, I am willing to do this, but not this. So, and here's Smokey saying hello. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Put your face in the camera, at least say hello. Whoops. Kitties that knock over things. That's all right. Technical difficulties we can deal with. So, and Ishtar comes in with that message for some of us because there sometimes can be a real tendency, especially amongst women, to over deliver, and we're very giving and generous people, and there's a lot of people out there, not just women, who are very giving and generous, and it's really a very noble thing to do. It's certainly there's nothing wrong with that at all, but it's a reminder to be mindful of overgiving because sometimes when we get into that space of overgiving and not being able to say no to requests in our time, we can get into a place of resentment, um, and feeling angry about it, because it's just tying up too much of our time and energy. So she's bringing in, and I would say this is not, with the cards today and the energy, this is not a gentle reminder. This is a really, they're calling your awareness to it. So I feel like as I look at that boundaries card, that for some of you out there, there might be either a work situation, or actually even an individual who's just that's really calling on you to expend more time and energy into it than either what you're being paid for or what you were originally willing to do for that person. So or they're maybe you're feeling taken advantage of in some way. So these cards today from the goddess. This is a bold message, and a strong message to put your boundaries up and really take care. This is part of your own personal care. Take care of your personal energy by putting up some boundaries. It doesn't mean that you won't give your. It doesn't mean that you're not a generous person. It doesn't mean you're being disingenuous when you set boundaries. It doesn't mean that you aren't willing to help people with time, energy, or even money. It just means that you have to set up some boundaries on it. We need to be practical sometimes in our idealism. And giving is a very wonderful thing, but it has to be also balanced out with receiving and taking care of your personal energy. So those are the messages I get from those cards today. And I'm just looking to see if I get any else. I'm sure some will come up. So now let's pick from the Beauty, Style, and Grace cards. What is our Beauty, Style, and Grace cards? What is their message for us today, for this Wednesday, to get us through the week? All right. This says, invite more beauty into your life by appreciating what you have. That's its message. And it says, each day, write down 3 things you appreciate in your life. Feel the thankfulness from a heartfelt place and watch as more wondrous experiences flow to you. Okay? So, and actually, believe it or not, this does, tie in very much with the messages that we've gotten today of being bold, being a little adventurous, and setting boundaries. Okay? Maybe some of the things that you appreciate in your life are your free time, are your quiet time. Maybe it is the friends that you do have that honor and value your time and energy. But it's about appreciating yourself and what you have, and your life. And part of the way that you can put further appreciation into your life is by setting up boundaries to take care of yourself. And, the bold card may mean that you, oops, sorry, baby. Smokey boldly likes to jump up and get in the way. We will get through this reading with all the endless, cards falling down. Oh, gosh, this is funny. Boldness can sometimes be, a little bit also having to do with speaking up and, being willing to say something or to speak up about something that has been troubling you, or just feelings that you need to share with somebody, or an issue that needs to be addressed. Okay, and that's also about a part of setting your boundaries. Because once you do that and you establish the clear understanding, it lends you to greater appreciation of who you are, appreciation of who you are in your life and in your personal growth. And, so it leads to that appreciation that we're talking about. You'll feel more at peace and appreciative of what you have going on. So, anyways, those are our messages for today. And thank you all so much. Thanks to the new subscribers. Thanks to everybody who's left comments on the page after you watch the video reading. I really appreciate those. I do try and respond to them as much as I can. So really appreciate you being here with me on this channel and sharing these daily readings with me. I'm actually going to be launching a new program very soon, and I will put that out either in a video with a link very soon. So stay tuned. Okay? Have a lovely Wednesday, everybody. Take care.